Hello, church. This is your formal invitation into Holy Week, beginning with Palm Sunday, April 2nd. And it's going to be the last Sunday in our worship series as we risk temptation. And with that Sunday, we start with the Palm Processional again. And I know you're thinking, didn't we do that already? Well, we're going to do it again, but this time, hopefully you're seeing yourself in the story in a new way. So we'll begin with the Palm Processional from the narthex, going in triumphantly into our sanctuary and having our worship together. Our service will conclude with a more somber feel as we officially move and transition into Holy Week. Our first worship of the week will begin on Maundy, Thursday, beginning at 6:30 p.m. And this service will help us understand not only Jesus' Last Supper with his disciples, but how he gave himself fully over to them with foot washing. And I know what you're thinking, foot washing, don't feel pressured. You can also have your hands washed, or you can simply just participate in that moment by observing. But it's going to be a special service in the sense of special music, first communion for a lot of our young worshipers, and then also transitioning into the trial of Jesus and eventually the crucifixion. Our second service will begin on Friday, and we have two opportunities for you to worship that day. We have one beginning at noon, which will be kind of an open house with Stations of the Cross by artist Scott Erickson. And it'll be a guided meditation with a little bit of sung response and prayer. Just a different opportunity, different way to worship that day. 6:30 we'll begin with the official Good Friday worship service with choir and special musicians as we walk through the Passion according to John. Our third service of the week will begin on Saturday with Easter Vigil. Again, 6:30 p.m. We'll begin outside around a fire, and we will eventually process our way in to the sanctuary where we will read stories together and pray and sit vigil as we wait for the resurrected Jesus. This service is personally one of my favorites as it's a time to really be contemplative, remember our roots and our storytelling and how that human experience is shared together, and we grieve together, and we feel emotions together, and how that moves us into the resurrection on Sunday morning. Finally, we move into Easter Sunday with brass and choir and colors and flowers and a way to finally celebrate the resurrected Lord with triumphant, celebratory, festive. It's just going to be a big party. So here's my challenge for you. There's a lot of worship services that week, and I know what you're thinking. I'm busy, I've got a lot of things going on, but I really sincerely hope that you will follow each of those days and participate in them in some form or another to really feel the full progression and the transformation from death and sorrow to happiness, joy, and resurrected life. I hope to see you all there.